Blessings, everyone. Today, Spirit is nudging. It's been actually a few days. The angels have been around again. Now the Fae energy is starting to resonate. Spring is in the air in the northern hemisphere here. And there's just been the most immaculate light codes. I think a lot of us are experiencing that right now. I've been seeing on social media, everybody sharing those beautiful light codes and taking pictures of the rainbows. And it's such a gift, and the resonation of the angels and these beautiful octaves of light, it's always brings us in a place of awe. And so I'd love to share. This is the box is actually a little bit more now because I use them so much, but this is the Angel Prayers deck from Kyle Gray. And I love this deck because it works with the archangels and it brings just a little bit of something to put into our awareness, to contemplate throughout the day, to bring us a message for the collective. So first, I would like to say thank you to Source for allowing me to be a medium of light. And I ask all the angels to please step forward so I can bring a message for the highest good. Thank you, I'm grateful. And I shuffle 3 times. The first one always helps embody the energy from Source. The second shuffle always helps to embody the energy of Spirit, the higher self. And the third just helps to embody and move the energy of the soul, which is an expression of love and personality that helps us navigate the storyline here. And then what I do is I just kind of move the cards around. And a lot of times one of the cards will just move up, or the angels will say, take this one, if they're saying to grab this one that moved up out of the deck. Loved one in heaven, thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. And as the angels draw close to bring this message, they're reminding that a lot of times we are in a space where we want these connections, we want to hear our loved ones, we want the messages. And sometimes we're not making the space, we're not being quiet, we're not listening. And we're second guessing a lot of times. Maybe we're imagining that's not a sign or a message from our loved ones because it's not the personality that we imagined. It's not a sign that we would picture them sending us. Maybe it's a butterfly and they were not into nature very much. Maybe they were more into technology or something like that. And so what the angels are saying is be open. Be open, because as much as it takes us in the physical to get into that good space where we're open and ready to receive messages, they're still learning and expanding on the other side. When they're in the fullness of spirit, it takes a little practice, just like it does for us, to be able to align so many things. I mean, the simple act of us noticing something like a butterfly that may be landing really close to us, or it's a strange butterfly that we haven't seen in our area before, and what they go through to make sure that our attention goes to that, especially if it's something that we notice that's really out of the ordinary. A lot of times it's easy to just say that's coincidence or blow it off, that again, that wouldn't be a sign that would have been sent to us by a loved one, family, friends. But we have to remember, what were we thinking in those moments? What were we bringing our attention to? Were we thinking of them recently? Have we been asking them? Have we been talking to them? And it just may be kind of at the right place at the right time. They know how to get our attention. And if we happen to be sitting outside with a cup of tea and all of a sudden there's a bird that we've never seen before, and we were just thinking of them that morning, or maybe a song we haven't heard in forever comes on the radio, and we just been talking to them, or come across something of theirs that we kept dear. Trust. It doesn't have to be life altering. We're not all going to have like birds of prey land on our front lawn and wow, that's a sign. Or, oh, we're only going to hear a song that we first had a romantic dance to, and that's our loved one from the other side. Sometimes, even these little things like a bird we've never seen before gets our attention, or even something funny happens that we say that was the most completely ridiculous thing that could happen, and we have to laugh at ourselves. And just moments before, we were thinking of a birthday party we were at with our friend or loved one, or maybe something funny they'd been doing. The synchronicities and the signs, if we're open and we're not just looking for a specific thing to see, hear, feel, we are giving them the broader spectrum, the bigger freedom to come through in a way that will be indefinitely what we're trying to achieve. The angels are saying that the signs are as vast as the universe. And sometimes the signs won't come through, especially if it's something where our loved ones know that it's something we have to work through on our own here. A lot of times we find ourselves saying, I'm having a moment, I need help, and we're asking our loved ones to please guide us. And sometimes, as much as we would believe when they're here that they could help us, they know, they see the big picture, they know that it's some kind of a lesson that we're working through it, and they see our strength and they know what we're capable of, even when we're doubting ourselves. So maybe we don't always hear those answers that we're asking for, especially if it's something like, should I go for this job interview, or should I put the down payment on this house? Sometimes it is quiet, and it's not because they're not drawing near, but they may be giving us energy and love and encouraging us to look within, to quiet the mind, to quiet all the thoughts and emotions that go on when we're trying to make choices, because they know that innately we're going to come to the solution that best serves the highest good. So they won't interfere. They don't want to shortchange us of something that could be life-altering for us to go through. Because when we come out the other side of it, we've got that wisdom that we came here to experience. So the angels are saying, just know that especially if it's one of our loved ones that has recently just come into the fullness of spirit, that they are acclimatizing and learning this new level of being themselves. And if we're grieving, or we're in a space where we haven't fully come into our own, that they are no longer in the physical, that they're with us silently, expanding in their space, walking alongside us, but allowing us to process. And when we're ready, when they know that we're not going to be doubting, when they know that we'll accept that it's a dream visitation with them, or that the bird or the feather or the butterfly is going to get our attention, when we have healed to a certain level, then we'll experience this. But we have to honor this. If it's a new experience where we're missing them and we're longing for that, we have to understand that just as it's difficult that we're wondering why we're not hearing, or maybe we're not getting the signs, that they're also going through their experience of what it's like to see us, to not be biased, to stay objective and see through the larger expanded consciousness, to allow us the process, walking sometimes silently and lovingly with us. We cannot doubt. Love cannot be broken. There is no bond stronger between two worlds than that space of love. And so all it takes is just that moment. Maybe we're not hearing them right away, but keep sending that love. Know that they're around us. And when we're sure of that, when we're in that space where we're feeling that love deep within ourselves for them, that brings on the healing, that brings on the gentleness, and then our expanded consciousness will connect. We'll get that communication we're looking for. We'll get the signs. We'll feel their presence. They're pulling their energy back. So just know today that our angels are always with us. They're always walking through the experiences with us, but they really want us to know that there are loved ones on the other side, that maybe we haven't lost anyone in this lifetime yet, but perhaps they're loved ones from many lifetimes that are guiding us, our ancestors, and they're so proud of us. And they know the perfect timing. We have to trust in divine timing, because when it gets through, it's going to mean something. Thank you for allowing me to share this message with you. I wish everyone beautiful blessings and much love.